Hello, hockey fans. Well, with two more games in round two of this year's playoffs, including the first game three of round two. So, let's talk about what took place tonight. I smell a rat. Of course, it's Marchand. Oh boy, and it's amazing. Drew Livingstone, who produces Steve Dangle stuff, said the Leafs, the Panthers not getting swept. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. If this game was officiated fairly, they would have lost this game. You know, refs don't like Toronto. The Panthers are a glorified AHL team. If you take Barkov, Reinhart, and Kachuk off that team, you know what you have? The Sharks. This team is not any good. That'll be the only game they win in this series. And they needed overtime and a little bit of puck luck to get that. Toronto was the better team in this game, just like they were in the first two games. They're going to shut down the Panthers in game four, and then the jig will be up in game five, and that'll be it. But Toronto has nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. After all, they beat Ottawa. Ottawa's better than Florida. You see what happens when a Dallas Stars game is officiated fairly and without bias? This is what happens. The Stars continue to prove that they can't win a fair fight. Hell, they proved that in round one. But they needed to pay off the refs to beat us because they knew damn well we were gonna pretty much sweep that team. But after cheating their way to beating the Avs, they get lucky in game one. But when push came to shove, nothing. They couldn't get a goal on Hellebuyck. Playoff Hellebuyck. Of course, this wasn't playoff Hellebuyck. This Hellebuyck came to play. And he shut down Dallas, and now we have a tie series. It's 1-1, which means all three Canadian teams who are still alive in this thing have won at least one game. Of course, the Jets have the one, and the Oilers and the Maple Leafs each have two wins. And they're each leading their series. But yeah, this was a game they needed because they had their backs to the wall, and the Jets got it done, and Hellebuyck was masterful. This was the Hellebuyck we've seen in the last two regular seasons. So yeah, the Jets took care of business, and that's what took place tonight. Now here's what's in store for us tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's two more game threes in round two. First off, game three in the Metro between the Capitals and Hurricanes. The scene shifts to Raleigh with the series even at 1. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And Carolina will look to break that series tie on home ice. And then after that, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, it's game three in the Pacific Division. The Golden Knights and the Oilers, the scene shifts to Edmonton with the Oilers up 2-0 after that overtime win in game two. Yeah, they swept the first two games in Vegas. Now the scene shifts to Edmonton, and Edmonton has a great chance to really put an end to it. If they win the next two home games, that'll be it. They'll be off to the conference finals again. So that's what's in store for us tomorrow. But in the meantime, that is my recap of tonight's action. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And I'll be back this time tomorrow to recap the game threes that will take place. So stay tuned.